All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for taking your time to be with us on our webinar session this morning. My name is Terry Wafula. I am the Regional and Country Manager at Hudeco Kenya. And my co-host today is Maggie Kruger, who's sitting in South Africa from our sister company, Miro. Agne, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Cedric, I see you on the call as well. We appreciate your time. It's now 5 minutes past 10, and I think we are good to start, just in the interest of time, as we only have 1 hour for this session. And just to start us off, first and foremost, I'd like to confirm that you all can hear me. Please use your chat box on your far right of your screen to confirm that you can hear me well. Cedric, can you hear me? Thank you, Maggie. I anticipate that, Cedric, you hear me. Great, fantastic. Thank you so much, Cedric, for your response. We will also use this chat box, and welcome you to post any questions that you might have here, and we will address these questions at the end of our session. You're also welcome to use the Q&A tab on your bottom right of your screen to post any questions that you might have there. So with no further ado, I think I'm just going to start us off. We'll start off with a brief introduction into Hudeco Kenya, what we do, how we are positioned in the market, and then basically just look at our topic for today. And our focus will be around Teltonika product, and we'll be looking at the various applications that Teltonika has as far as cellular networking routers is concerned. Right, so I'm just going to share my screen with you. Please confirm that you can see it. All right, can you all see my screen? Fantastic, thank you, Maggie. So we're just, going to start off with a brief introduction to Hudeco. So Hudeco Kenya is part of the Hudeco Industries group of companies, and we're a leading value-added distributor of quality, innovative, integrated security, IP-enabled voice, and video and telecommunication solutions across East Africa. We also have our footprint into the sub-Saharan market. And our ethos, basically, we believe in the IP technology is the future for communication, and that really it should be accessible to everyone. And that's the reason why we are very focused around being able to bring some of this information to you through the webinar sessions that we host. We have a team of IP converged professionals who are dedicated to taking your business to the next level. And we believe we need to empower you in order to be able to empower communities. So that's just a preamble into Hudeco Kenya. And from a group perspective, we do boast of 17 years of industry knowledge. We are able to sell into not only East Africa, but also into the Central and Sub-Saharan African space. We are dedicated to ensuring that we deliver to you technical information, just to ensure that you're keeping up abreast with technology changes. And our approach to the market, as I mentioned before, is from a value-added perspective. And we believe that we need to offer you a complete holistic solution. So coming into your customer environment, your partner environment, understanding what the technology issues are or challenges are, and then designing solutions that will be able to address these challenges adequately. In addition to that, this is also backed up by our professionals, our team of professionals who not only are certified but have a lot of experience under their belt in terms of being able to deliver these solutions to you. Right? We encourage you to please keep in touch with us, follow us in our social media handles at Hudeco Kenya for LinkedIn, and we'll also be sharing with you our YouTube channel, which will have the content that we then present during our webinar sessions. which will be available to you, at your own convenience. So looking at that, that is basically how we position ourselves in the market. Then we want to look at where exactly do we fit in, or how do we bring these solutions to you? What kind of solutions do we focus on? And so our approach, again, as I mentioned, and we want to reiterate this again, is that we do provide you with tailor-made solutions. So it's no longer just pushing boxes, but really defining solutions that will be able to address any technological challenges that you might have. We have an array of, end-to-end, technologies or vendors that we have partnered with that basically are able to address all these elements as you see on your screen now, right from Wi-Fi all the way to IoT. And our focus today really would be on IoT with our partnership with Teltonika, being able to deliver some of these solutions that are, the next big thing as far as ICT is concerned. So just a run through of some of the solutions that we have, or the vendors that we've partnered with. Teltonika, of course, was going to be a focus of discussion today. We've got BDCom. From a Wi-Fi perspective, we've got Ubiquiti, Cambium, Microtech, Grandstream. From infrastructure perspective, again, those vendors really are strong in that particular area. From a security perspective, we've got Uniview, Access, Cambium from a CNVision perspective, and of course, the full video management suite. From a networking perspective, again, we've got Ubiquiti, Microtech, and Cambium, and a very strong entrant into that particular space is BDCom as well as Teltonika. So that's just, some of the vendors that we've partnered with. But of course, we are continuously looking at, top of breed technologies and are looking at how we can be able to onboard them. Our technologies, our offering is also supported and backed by, of course, the support team, our technical team, who's always available to you to be able to help you address any challenges that you might have, not only during the implementation phase, but also after that, and that's through training. By bringing such content to you through the webinar sessions that we hold. We do hold webinar sessions every Friday, one starting at 10 a.m. East Africa time, and another one starting at either 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. East Africa time. And we welcome you to join us every week on this webinar sessions. What we also strongly believe is that we have got to, bring competitive products into the market, and products that are legally compliant in all those countries that we are able to service. So what we do is that we've got partnerships with the communication authorities of each of these countries, and ensure that the technologies that we bring in are type approved, just to ensure that we are bringing to you top of breed solutions. In addition to that, we understand that really COVID-19 has really thrown a serious curveball into the economic space, into the operations of organizations, and that has had a negative impact as far as cash flow is concerned. What we have done is, because we understand the markets that we operate in, we have teamed up with a team of financial experts and analysts who are able to analyze your business, and we are then able to extend credit facilities or credit terms to you to enable you to be able to service your clients as you wait for payments to be received. Very, very focused on training again. I don't think I need to go through this again because I have mentioned it before. And at this juncture, I'd really just want to thank you once again. I can see you, Mindagas. Thank you very much for joining us. And Simon, who's also part of the Hudeco team. Thank you, Simon. At this point, I'd like to hand over the session to Maggie, my colleague and my co-host for today. Over to you, Maggie.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Let's just do that. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
We're seeing it loading.
Okay. Let's just see. And now?
Still loading, Maggie.
Okay, let me just stop and try and share again.
Okay.
Okay, let me know if it's shared properly.
Still loading.
Oh my goodness.
Maggie, unfortunately, looks like we are not able to see your screen at all. I can see from the chat box, everyone confirms that it just looks like it's loading.
Okay, let me just quickly see if I can't send this through to you. See if still nothing.
Apologies. No worries. Apologies for this, everyone. Please just give us a minute or two to try and get Maggie's presentation up and running. Maggie, have you sent it over?
I have. I'm just trying to share.
There we go. There we go. We see it now. We see it now.
Okay, third time lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yes, please proceed.
Fantastic. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this morning. I'll be going through the various applications of Teltonika Cellular Networking Routers. And so without further ado, I'll just start. So Teltonika Network is a global provider of IoT equipment based in Lithuania, Europe, with offices situated across 4 continents. So during more than 2 decades of R&D, product development and manufacturing of IoT and M2M industrial networking devices, they created a comprehensive product portfolio for the most challenging industries. So Teltonika Networks controls all the stages of the product development lifecycle, allowing it to be fast and flexible in reacting to market demands and changes while offering devices that are secure, reliable, and easy to use, which we'll obviously see. So over 2 decades, the company has grown more than 900 employees in 10 different countries all over the world. And as a result of this, Teltonika has partnered, has partners in over 150 countries. So they're global. A fact about Teltonika is that 90% of customers never switch to other competitors after they have used the Teltonika devices. And that is if they've, once they have tried the Teltonika devices compared to other devices that they may have tried before. So this slide is to show and emphasize Teltonika's recent growth. So in fact, over the last 4 years, they have grown by more than 126%. So as shown here in 2019, they have actually sold more than 9 million devices. Okay, and then just a little bit more about Teltonika. They have 4 divisions. So they have vehicle telematics, smart automation, autonomous solutions, and electronics manufacturing services with ODM and networking, which I will be presenting and will focus on today. So without further ado, we're going to get into some of the products. So I just want to speak a little bit about the RUT 230. So it's a compact, cost-effective, and secure industrial 3G Wi-Fi router for professional applications, which we will see what applications it would be used for later on. The mobile router delivers high performance for mission critical cellular communications, and yeah, it's got 3G and 2G technology, which is proven, reliable, and widely deployed. Okay, and there's just a picture of the RUT230. Like I said, it's small and reliable, equipped with Ethernet and I/O. The RUT230 is perfect for challenging applications within energy, industry, smart city and IoT sectors, because it's compact, robust, and powerful. It's tailored for industrial M2M and IoT applications where no high data throughput is needed. The RUT230 is equipped with 2 Ethernet and wireless interfaces, and the device provides secure and stable internet connectivity for industrial applications using RUT OS software and security features. Then the RUT 850 is specifically designed, tested, and EMARC certified 4G LTE and Wi-Fi automotive cellular router. This compact device comes with an advanced Wi-Fi hotspot feature and ignition detection for quick deployment in transport applications. The RUT 850 is specifically designed for vehicle in-car applications. So the router provides a solution which offers reliable connectivity that can support all on-the-road requirements. So vehicle Wi-Fi, hotspot, access to central systems, fleet telematics, electronic and mobile ticketing, point of sale, things like that. This sleek automotive router supports high-speed LTE Cat4, which provides speeds of up to 150 megabits per second for your leisure or business demands. The integrated GPS receiver ensures ensures you know where your vehicles are located at all times. It is an ideal router for cars, campers, couches, and commercial vehicles, and commercial vehicles, enabling a reliable and secure internet connection for smartphones, tablets, notebooks, or any type of VLAN client, basically. So you can stay connected with high-speed mobile internet access wherever you go, basically. Okay, and then I just wanted to take a look at the RUT X11. Just going to go skip to the picture. So the RUT X11 is the most feature-rich among the RUT X series devices thus far. Wide range of internal hardware interfaces allows this device to be used in power-hungry industrial applications where speed and robustness is the heart of the solution. So with 4G LTE Cat6 DL, up to 300 megabits per second. It's got 1 gig Ethernet port, which allows seamless data transfer experience as well. Okay, and then I just wanted to go through the Teltonika in real-world applications. So this is basically an overview of practical use cases and examples, basically, of the use cases. So first up, I just want to speak about this unit, the RUT X09. So the challenge here is, or the challenge was, in order to keep up with competitors and the needs of passengers, a bus company was searching for a reliable, easily deployable and cost-effective solution to ensure public Wi-Fi, empower electronic payment systems, CCTV cameras, and digital signage screens. So all the components of such solutions would not be possible without reliable internet source and advanced communications hardware. So this is where the RUT X09 came in. So the solution that we provided was the RUT by Teltonika. It's a single device able to address most onboard connectivity challenges with ease. It is favored amongst our partners in transport field due to the reliable connection it is able to provide using auto-switching dual SIMs. So a large number of physical interfaces and EMARC certifications ensuring full compliance with a number of important requirements when mounting additional devices in aftermarket automotive vehicles. So this is the VoIP solution. I'm so sorry, guys. So that was another use case for the RUT OX9. But this is the VoIP solution. that we actually are referring to. So here, the most common VoIP technologies used in business companies. The first one enables VoIP by using analog telephone adapters, and another is set up by merely using an IP phone. Both two ways works well. The only difference is that using an IP phone, companies do not need to use the analog telephone adapter and ordinary phone. So as you can see, I've just gone through another use case of the RUT X09. So it can be used for, like I said, the deployment and cost-effective solution to ensure that everyone in the bus or car or whatever has public Wi-Fi and things like that. And you can also use it in a VoIP solution. So these are extremely, extremely versatile, and you can use it basically in any application that you need to use it in. Okay, and then here are just some of the features of the Teltonika RUT X09. Like I said, dual SIM gives you redundancy. It's got LTE Cat 6. It's got QoS, so it lets you prioritize the VoIP. Secure VPN connections for protection of data as well. Okay, and then I just wanted to show you the topology. So it's just showing you how it basically works in your infrastructure. In your infrastructure, how it would work. Okay, is everyone still with me? Okay, then we're going to go into the Teltonika network solution. So this one, it's after trying to a range of GSM routers on the market, the customer settled on Teltonika's RUT routers. So implementing all of the RUT routers ensure good reliability, which is especially relevant in the fairly harsh Namibian climate. So I took this use case that was in an environment which is fairly harsh with its climate and everything like that. So the remote reset and configuration abilities of the devices eliminate the need to physically travel from site to site for maintenance purposes, which also saves time, money. It means that people can also be a lot more productive. So the small, compact DIN rail sizing fits into their system perfectly. And then obviously the low cost and ease of the installation made the RUT products the obvious choice to solve the customer's challenge. So now I just want to show you as well, this is where it was implemented. And then to quickly just talk about the Teltonika Cellular solution. So the RUT X11, as I spoke before about it, is responsible for stable and robust internet connectivity delivered through 4G LTE, as we said. At the same time, all CCTV cameras are connected to the PoE, as you can see here. So it's compatible with the Teltonika Remote Management System as well, RMS, which allows remote setup configuration and management of the whole solution. So once again, as I said before, people don't have to drive out or anything like that to actually configure this. And here are just a little bit of features of it: reliable connectivity, quick to deploy, easy to install. I've got industrial mounting options, easy to manage, as I mentioned before, with the RMS, and then it's secure as well. And then here's just a little topology again of how it would work in your setup, if this is what you would like. And yeah, that was a quick, simple, easy, just application of some of the networking side of Teltonika's devices that they have on offer. I hope that was informative. I will send everyone who has joined a little bit more about the products. There are other products in the networking field that we will cover as well at a later stage. But I just wanted to go through some of the RUT series that they have and some of the applications that it could be used in. As I spoke about it, it could be used within VoIP, it could be used in a car, it can be used within a CCTV camera if you want to connect your CCTV cameras. And a great feature as well is they've got the RUT OS, which I will also send out more information on, as well as the remote management system, which is fantastic, which means it allows remote setup, configuration, and management of your whole solution. So I just want to thank everyone for joining, and if there's any questions, please do let me know.
Right. Maggie, thank you so much for that informative presentation. It was nice, short and sweet. Yes, as you mentioned, the focus was on the RUT series. And as you mentioned as well, Teltonika has a wide range of products, but our focus for today is that, and as we go along, of course, we'll be sharing more information for you. I think for our participants, what I think is the most important thing as a takeaway is the versatility of the RUT product, that it can be used in various applications or various use cases. We have seen quite an upsurge of requirement for transport Wi-Fi, especially around East Africa, and so this is a good product that can be able to facilitate for that. So I know, Cedric, there's a reason why you're actually participating in this call, and I hope that we've been able to whet your appetite around how you can be able to apply the Teltonika RUT series across the opportunities that you're currently looking into. And at this point, I just want to thank you and just check whether we have any questions. Any questions from the participants? I don't see any on the chat box. I don't see any in the Q&A session. Please follow us at our YouTube channel, and our YouTube details are as follows. Just a second, let me just give that to you. Where we will share the YouTube channel details with you, just so that you are able to have access to this information at your own time. But very simply, at Udeko Kenya, both LinkedIn and at YouTube as well, for more information. Keep abreast with us, keep following us. And at this point, I just want to wish you all a fantastic Friday and a great weekend ahead. We have another webinar session in half an hour. That's at 11 a.m. Please feel free to join us then, and other subsequent webinars every Friday moving forward. Thank you all. Really appreciate your time. Yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now.